Hi friends, I hope you have a wonderful day, and this time I'm gonna be reacting to gamer rage at Red Bull. Could be fun. So yeah, thank you for suggesting, and yeah, let's just check it out.
Why do these guys not move? I'm in a fast lap. Dickheads. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hey, this is guy blind? What the is wrong with him?
So basically, all of these, everything what Verstappen is like talking, you can find that somewhere. Usually, when they are racing, I'm thinking like, it couldn't be possible that they don't talk. Like, it's so little, so little. So yeah, probably will be fun.
Blind honestly. Blind no, it's not working. No, it's not working. I couldn't do anything there. Take. So the engine is homemade. What a joke. So no power. Fuck! Yeah, I'm stuck. This is what you get with this shit show.
One thing, I really hope that his newborn will not say his first word like with an F word. I didn't think like a father, but like the
That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call gamer rage, the expression of violent and impulsive reactions through excessive frustration or bad faith, or how I personally like to describe it, the average experience playing a Formula 1 game.
Move on! Move, Russell, move! Move! Russell, would you move?
The point is, if you've played video games before, you most definitely have experienced gamer rage. And of course, how is this term related to Max Verstappen? Well, it's because like most of us, this man is a gamer. And a really angry one too. For those of you who don't know, Max Verstappen is a certified sim racist. I mean racer, sorry. Fuck. And being the gamer that he is, this man is invested in sim racing just as much as he is in Formula 1, if not more. He's on it almost 24/7. He's part of a team called Redline, and when you take a look at the team's lineup, Max just looks like the final boss. He sim raced in Imola 2024 just before the Grand Prix, sim raced until 3 AM the same day as a race again, which might have affected his performance this time, more on that later. Raged when the servers kept going down in the Le Mans virtual 24 hours.
They call it, it's amazingly bad luck. Well, this is just incompetence. This is already the third time this happens to me now that I get kicked off the game while doing this race, so it's also the last time I'm ever participating.
And even got revenge on another sim racer.
Oh dear, that's... Oh no, Redline have hit all each other!
And it's Verstappen that hits Pinto as Haase went deep and I think ran Verstappen into his teammate.
What are they doing now?
Just wait, just wait. Here we go. There's the stage.
This man is the pure definition of gamer rage or just rage in general. But the anger that Max carries with him is not just limited to sim racing and can also happen in real life as we saw before. And this rage is something we saw again in the 2024 Hungarian Grand Prix, where, spoiler alert, Red Bull went to shit. And in this video, we're gonna get right into it. As F1 entered Hungary, McLaren, Mercedes, Ferrari, and V-Carb were looking strong, but not Red Bull. Immediately in qualifying, Max Verstappen had problems with tire grip and just wasn't having it.
No, I don't think we can improve like this.
What's your concern, the temperatures or the...
The rain!
Okay, calm down, Max.
And while he was complaining on the radio, everyone in the pit wall suddenly looked up at the same time. Now guess what happened? Sergio Perez happened. Before even starting a single lap of the race, Red Bull was already in the shit and they couldn't get it together. One of their drivers is complaining over and over again on the radio while the other one is busy making out with the barriers. They literally said Hungary is Monaco without walls and Checo still somehow managed to find one. This guy continues to impress in terms of disappointment. But with Sergio Perez getting out-qualified by Logan Sargent again, Red Bull had to completely rely on Max. But the McLarens got the best of him, so Max wasn't exactly happy with the car's performance and how he has to go to the hospital every week for back pain because of how many times he has to carry the fucking team. Overall, was it a horrible start to the weekend for Red Bull? Yes. And is it about to get a whole lot worse? Also yes. Especially for Max Verstappen.
Like now too.
Into the race, as soon as it was lights out, Max catches the McLaren's napping, Lando fumbles the race start from pole again, like usual. Oscar Piastri then takes the lead, and Max goes off track and rejoins ahead of Lando, but was told to give the position back by his race engineer so he doesn't get a penalty. And Max being Max, he became even more unhappy than he was in qualifying.
Max, the incident is under investigation. I think our recommendation is you let this go. We can talk about it later.
Why can't they not just say what they think and then we decide? That's the...
And to make matters worse, Max then gets undercut by both Hamilton and Leclerc, so he quickly loses his cool, and this is when Max genuinely started tweaking.
Well, that's some gentle introduction.
No, mate, don't give me that now. You guys give me this strategy, okay? I'm trying to rescue myself.
So with all of Red Bull's fuck-up stacking up, Max getting a strategy he absolutely hates, that Hannah Schmitz, Red Bull strategist, looked like she was gonna cry, Checo nowhere to be seen in the top 5, the car not being any better.
I'm -5 brake bias and the thing just doesn't turn. It's unbelievable.
And almost nothing was going to plan, Max then tries to do whatever it takes to win the race. And he kinda outdid himself. By a lot.
He laid on the brakes, he is. Hamilton covers it off, but locks up doing so. This time he gets there, he locks up, and he makes contact.
Max got so frustrated at Red Bull that he did an irresponsible dive bomb on Lewis Hamilton that made it look like they were both playing Rocket League. And once more, we witnessed Max's rage again.
He moved on the braking.
I'm not even going to get into a radio fight with the other teams, Max. It's childish on the radio. Childish.
This guy got so angry that GP even called him childish. How many civil wars is Red Bull gonna have? God damn, this team is going to shit. But during Red Bull's nervous breakdown, people were wondering why Max was so angry about almost everything in the race. And because many articles have reported that Max was sim racing until 3 a.m. before the race, people easily put 2 and 2 together. But anyways, Hungary ended with the saddest 1-2 finish for McLaren, where Lando had to give up the win to Oscar. I swear, only McLaren and Red Bull are the only teams capable of making a 1-2 finish depressing. But Max finishes in P5, pretty tough considering he started in P3, and his day just kept on getting worse. Because after the race, Max got an extra amount of backlash from fans all over social media, saying that his sim racing addiction may have caused his downfall in the race. And they weren't the only ones thinking that. After Hungary, not even a couple hours later, Red Bull announced that Max is to be banned from late night sim racing. Bro got grounded. This man is 26 years old. God.
Like how can they ban him from late night sim? They will take his computer, his I don't know, put him in one room and lock him. What? How? They will say like, no, you can't do it. Like what they gonna do?
Dang. Max's gamer rage was too much for Red Bull to handle, that they had to confiscate his racing setup like they're dealing with a teenager going through a
racing setup. Okay.
Phase. I am betting that after this announcement, Toto was probably in Max's DMs like, hey Max, if you come with me, I'll let you do all the sim racing that you want. Unlimited time and freedom. Have fun. Please consider. Mwah. But let's be real here and answer some actual questions. Was sim racing really responsible for Max's outburst in Hungary? Now, some of you might think it is, but if you think for a second, it actually has a really small impact compared to other factors. I know I've been using the term gamer rage throughout this video, but that's just a way of expressing that Max is a rageful driver who just also happens to be a gamer. Never did I correlate gaming with causing anger issues, unlike the fucking media. I find it funny when people blame video games on anything, like Max's meltdown because of sim racing. I mean, sure, him not getting enough sleep might have had an effect, but he has literally done this before. Max sim raced before the Imola Grand Prix and won it just fine while even under huge pressure from Lando Norris. Where was the media then? And also, for the people who forgot...
Yeah, it's usually everybody notice when you are bad or mad or something bad. But when you are okay, when you are good to them, to others, and everything is fine, you don't cause any scenes, like they don't notice anything. Like it's okay, you are good. So whatever. But when you are bad, like, ooh. Did you understand what I'm trying to say? Hopefully. Sorry.
God, Red Bull is a literal shithole right now. There was a sex scandal with Christian Horny. Adrian Newey is leaving. The team has a lot of internal politics. Perez is fucking inconsistent. Strategies either cook or cook the team. And the car is sometimes slow as shit. Max Verstappen is literally in the worst possible environment he could be in. Apart from being in teams like Haas or...
He could burn out. Literally.
Williams, of course. My deepest condolences to Carlos Sainz and Oliver Behrman. But basically, Red Bull has a lot of other horrible things going on, which played into why their race weekend in Hungary was so mediocre. And what was their solution to all this? Ban late night sim racing? Like what happened to everything else? Why is Max's sim racing the only thing getting flamed here? To be clear, I don't mind it getting flamed because playing games until 3 a.m. is bound to get you scolded, whether it be by your parents or the Oracle Red Bull racing team. But still, why is it taking the front row seat by Red Bull and the media? And yes, I'm talking about you, Crofty. Why did you have to mention sim racing and Max not getting enough sleep like 15 fucking times?
Well, that's Max Verstappen's view, and he sounds a bit het up and very tetchy and a little bit angry at what has happened there. Sounds like the sort of guy, Ted, that might have had a late night last night. Oh, he did. He was sim racing till about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to sound too critical, but Max Verstappen is sounding like a man who stayed up late last night doing a sim race, which he did.
Like, maybe he watched him? He is so salty.
I said it once, I'll say it again. He sounds like a man who could have done better with a better night's sleep last night, Max Verstappen. Rather than getting a good night's sleep in Budapest, which, by the sounds of it, he could probably have done with.
I swear to God, we got the memo, but it's not even the right memo. The main reasons why Max Verstappen got so mad in this race and pulled off some questionable moves is because Red Bull was absolute booty cheeks. And also, Max is just like that by nature. Max Verstappen is a driver who loves being angry. It's in the guy's DNA. We've uncovered that in the intro of this video. None of these clips had Max sim racing until 3 a.m. and yet he still goes apeshit. Max has just always been a driver who is full of wrath, aggression, and a competitive spirit, and that's what makes him the world champion that he is. But also, it can be his #1 weakness, where if Max gets put in a frustrating situation, his overtakes start to look like this. So yes, Max is just a really angry guy when things don't go his way. But of course, why does Max get angry so easily? You know, why does he have a temper shorter than Lance Stroll's dick? Well, Team LH loves to say that it's because Max is a man-child or that he's a crybaby. I think it's trauma dumping. The more you think about it, the more it makes sense. On a serious note though, it's because Max has something called a champion's mentality. The mentality to always win, and if he doesn't, he becomes extremely unsatisfied. It's what Max developed when he was still young due to his father being a competitive bitch. And that mentality shows up when he's under pressure or when he's not doing good in every race. Like, Max is so used to finishing in the highest possible position that being anywhere below P3 is bad. Take 2023 for example, almost total domination.
Probably just how his father did raise him. Like, I don't know, you don't deserve his love if you are in P3? Maybe? It's rough. It's rough. Sounds bad. It's bad. Sorry.
Max is so used to that when he's vulnerable, he's like a crack addict that hasn't sniffed up his cocaine. Max's race engineer, GP, literally predicted this in an interview in 2023.
My biggest fear is the moment that we do have increased competition. We're not winning every race because you see how he's treating me at the moment, and he's winning every race, so that'd be
Okay, so you can just drive people off the track then. Then you can tell the FIA that's how we're going to race from now onwards. Just driving people off the road.
And using other examples in other races, the champion mentality, when Max is under pressure, he loses his cool. Take races like Austria 2024.
Unfortunately, I'll forget. I just dive bombing, like, that's not how you overtake.
Singapore 2023.
What the are you guys saying?
Max Verstappen literally got enough sleep during these races, and yet he still went batshit insane. If that doesn't tell you anything about his personality, I have no idea what will. If you've watched both Inside Out movies, you can...
I hope his wife is fine. That he isn't like yelling at home all the time as well. Or else it's just... They got married, right? I just know about the child.
You can probably guess that the inside of Max Verstappen's head is just anger. Joy is sitting in a fucking corner with a ball saying simply lovely because that's the only form of positive emotion that Max can really convey. But going back, the champion mentality is something a lot of other drivers have, not just Max. He just had a different way of how it was molded into him, aka abuse. The same mentality and rage can be seen with drivers like Alonso during his McLaren days.
The last sector is impossible, so even if you put a rocket ship, we will be 11th.
Lewis in 2022 and 2023.
Yeah, they're still dishing out warnings and penalties.
Lewis, the car is bad, we know. Please drive it.
And even the 8-time world champion.
Please drive it. Like... Ah, no.
Champion himself, Logan Sargent.
Are we good? Come on, please tell me we're in.
We P16.
Oh, what a shame.
Now it's okay, Logan, it's okay. I know you're gonna be replaced with Carlos next year, but at least the people know you've outqualified Sergio Perez God knows how many times. God bless America. But yes, Max lost his cool in Hungary mainly because that's just how he is by nature. Although some people still do think that it's because Max Verstappen is a man-child. I'm still convinced it's trauma dumping though. Like all of
Man-child. Sabrina's song, right?
this in Max's childhood? This can only create a monster. But obviously, how can Max stop this behavior? I mean, I know Red Bull was shit in Hungary, there was no doubt, but Max's erratic behavior was what caused him to fumble a podium finish. Like, he could have easily gone past Hamilton if he just waited. So how can we solve this man's anger issues? Well, since Max Verstappen is a gamer, as we've discovered before, I decided to search up ways to stop gamer rage. And I stumbled across simple steps to improve your experience dealing with gamer rage. Let's have a look. Step 1, lower that difficulty. Okay, yeah, I think Max pretty much did that in 2023. He could do that again this year though, although changing the difficulty requires Adrian Newey being on your team, so skip. Step 2, take your anger elsewhere. I mean, he did take it on Lewis Hamilton, so check. And finally, step 3, take a break. You know what, guys? I think this is actually a really good step. Max, if you could just take a break from Formula 1 whenever Alonso qualifies in P2 so he can, you know, get his 33rd, that would be absolutely amazing. And if you have a price, don't worry, Max. I'm pretty sure Papa Stroll would hotwire you $50 million for it. And you can also get unlimited late-night sim races. Have fun. Let Alonso get his 33rd. Please consider. Mwah.
Oh my god. This was funny, but like, yeah, it wouldn't be Max if he wouldn't have his rage, you know. Every time, it's not like every time, but yeah, it's a lot. His rage. But I don't think that late night sim racing did the damage like Rick thought as well. So yeah, everybody just trying to blame someone else so they aren't the issue, you know. So yeah. Fun. So yeah, thank you for suggesting. Thank you for suggesting, and hopefully I'm gonna see you next time. So yeah, take care. Bye.